Hey tubers, my name is Amber. I hope you're enjoying your day, and I am so thrilled because I received my big package from Sephora so I can show you what I purchased in the VIB Rouge sale. I wasn't about to deal with the traffic at my Sephora location, so I decided to do everything online. And then I picked up a few things at Ulta that I have been wanting to try for months. But I want you to be on the lookout because Cherish or Pretty Pistol 86 said yesterday that there will be another sale at Sephora in December. I don't know what the discount prices are going to be or codes or things like that. So this will give you an idea of things to kind of look for if you can get your hands on them. And also too, I'm going to make another video to show you how I saved really big at both Ulta and Sephora this year. The way I shopped was a little bit different and I ended up saving about $220 to $250. I haven't added up exactly how much I've saved versus what I spent. So like I said, I will make a separate video because there are ways to save big time and still get the products that you want to try and things that you love. So without further ado, I'm going to go on and talk about the Ulta things first, and then I will get into the Sephora stuff. So thank you so much for being supportive on this channel, and here it goes. All right, the first thing that I've picked up from Ulta, and I've been wanting to try this for a long time. I picked up the Urban Decay Electric Palette. I honestly do not own shadows like this in my collection to the extent of this, and I thought it would be fun to pair in with my more neutral shades as we get into next year, especially like in spring and summer. So it was something that I totally walked by for months and months on end, but I finally decided to go on and try it because now that I've been panning palettes, like with my Urban Decay Naked palette, I really feel like I could make these very wearable with neutral shadows. So I decided to bite the bullet when I had the 20% off at Ulta to pick this up. And then I picked up 3 things from IT Cosmetics because I have never tried anything from the line, and so now that I'm just about finished with my Urban Decay Naked palette and I really feel like the Lorac Pro palette is going to go very quickly next year, I decided to pick up both the IT Cosmetic palettes. The first one is the Naturally Pretty palette. I know you guys are all familiar with what this looks like. I have not played around with it, but I thought this would be beautiful to go with a lot of the shimmery shades that I have from Urban Decay, Stila, and whatnot. So I thought it would be fun, great way for me to try IT Cosmetics since it is a new brand to me. And then I went on and picked up the IT Cosmetics is this Naturally Pretty Celebration palette. This is for the holiday season. It's pretty much the same palette, to be honest with you. There is a little bit of difference between colors, but you know, it's just going to be more matte shades that I can mix in with my current collection. So considering I had 20% off on both of these palettes, it was worth it to me. And basically I paid for these palettes alone with what I'd earned in Ebates. So just saying, it wasn't like I had spent any additional money. So I basically got these for free. And then lastly, from IT Cosmetics, I picked up the CC Radiance Ombre Bronzer. It looks like so. The packaging on this is horrendous. It is so cheap. But the actual bronzer, I thought this would be fun to try. Again, I've never tried anything from IT Cosmetics. I've heard a lot of rave reviews about this particular product on YouTube. I'm going to try it with current brushes that I own, and if I don't find something that is particularly catching my attention, I might consider picking up the fan brush from IT Cosmetics. So I wanted to give this a shot. So that is what I picked up from Ulta. Let's get into the Sephora haul. All right, as we get into what I purchased with the VIB Rouge sale at Sephora, I use this time of year as an opportunity to go on and pick up things that I would purchase automatically throughout the year and get the discount for it. So I bought things like, I bought 2 boxes of the Clarisonic replacement brush heads in the sensitive skin. I would have to purchase these anyway, so I went on and got 4 brush heads. That is a year's supply for me with the 20% discount. This is highly worth it. Like I said, like, save up your money throughout the year and use these friends and family sales and like the VIB Rouge sale to go on and pick up the stuff, and you save big time on something that you would automatically have to get anyway. The other thing that I went on and purchased the year's supply of are beauty blenders. I've been using the Real Technique sponges, but I thought that I would go on and give the beauty blenders a try. I cannot believe how small these suckers are. But I went on and bought 4 of them to go on and give me the year's supply, because I use these about every 3 months, and then I need to throw them out and change them. So to go on and get the 20% off discount, very, very worth it in my opinion. And then I went on and picked up 2 facial cleansers. I like to alternate between high-end and drugstore throughout the year. Generally, I go through about 3 to 4 bottles of some type of cleanser. My husband also uses them, so it depends on what it is at the rate at which we finish them. So the first one I picked up this time was the Algenist Genius Ultimate Anti-Aging Melting Cleanser. I thought this would be interesting to try. I have tried Algenist before. It was a cream cleanser of some kind, so I thought that this would be kind of fun and interesting, and it does have the anti-aging benefits. It says it is for morning and night, and it is a gel formula that transforms into a luxurious oil to remove long-wearing makeup. So thought this would be interesting with my Clarisonic brush heads. I've never tried this before. Doesn't really have a scent to it. Well, hold on, I'm gonna have to open it. Ooh, it smells really, really pretty. So if you're interested in trying a new facial cleanser, maybe try this along with me. I'll give you my thoughts on it via Weird or Waitlisted once I get about halfway down, so I can give you an honest opinion on how I feel about it, but I thought that would be fun to try. The other high-end cleanser that I picked up this go around was the Purity Made Simple, the one-step facial cleanser. I used this in the past. It's been a couple of years, but I know this bottle will last me a long, long time. And I wanted to get something that is unisex because my husband has decided to start getting more into a facial routine now that he's been taking medicine for rosacea and things like that. So I thought this would be a great skincare cleanser for the both of us. Still works great with the Clarisonic brush heads, and for 16 floral ounces, this lasts a long, long time. And then I still have my option to buy drugstore cleansers during the year. So those are the necessary, kind of, I would consider boring, but definitely worthwhile purchases, especially to get them at the 20% discount. So now let's get into what I purchased as far as makeup. All right, the first makeup thing that I purchased with my Sephora VIB discount was the Tarte Sweet Dreams Bon Voyage palette set. And I bought this because I have been very impressed with the Tarte products that I have tried, but I've never tried their eyeshadows. And so when I saw this palette, I know that you've probably seen videos on this on YouTube, but when I saw the eyeshadow palette, I thought that was worth the price of the collection alone. And as I opened it up, what I was very impressed with was the amount of matte shadows in here, because when I saw it, it has a lot of colors that I've learned are the most flattering for me via Pan That palette, because I saw like this shade right here is going to be a perfect all over blending shade. I see some colors that would be great for my brows, some great highlighting shades, some mauve tones. Again, I like to buy matte palettes because that is going to give me a way to pan a lot of my older Urban Decay Book of Shadows colors, Stila, and that sort of thing. So great way to try Tarte eyeshadows and still give me ways to go back into my collection. So be on the lookout. I will include these in Shop That Stash. I'm going to be using this palette along with my Lorac Pro palette as we pan that in 2015, as well as my IT Cosmetics palettes, because I really wanted to give this a shot. And then as far as the rest of the products in here, I know that I love the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Powder. It's a great setting powder. When I purchase Bare Minerals, at some point I'm going to mix this in. That's going to be the way to use it up. I do enjoy using the Tarte Maracuja oil at night on my skin now that we are getting into the winter time. As far as the cheek stain blush, not really crazy about it. It's a sample size. I don't really care. I do like the mascara. And then as far as these two lip products, it'll give me 2 great options for nudes when I choose to wear them. So, but really I bought this for the eyeshadow palette, and I thought that the makeup case was fun and pretty. I love teal and kind of this light lavender purple. So I thought that would be kind of fun. All right, let's get into the next one. The next three things that I picked up are from Hourglass because this is my first time to try Hourglass. So I thought a good segue into it would be to buy the Ambient Lighting Blush Palette. These, Jessica, you were right, girl. The striations on this with the color Mood Exposure is a little light, but I've decided I'm going to go on and keep this and make it work because my Tarte blush in the color Blushing Bride is way crazy pigmented on me, so I thought this would be a nice way to tone it down. But this has a Luminous Flush, Incandescent Electra, and Mood Exposure. So I thought that would be a beautiful way to try Hourglass for the first time as far as their powders, because the only thing that I have tried from them is the little samples of their primer. And then I did buy two of the ambient lighting powders. The first one is in the color Mood Light. As I start panning the Lorac Pro, I'm going to be reincorporating purple looks back into my everyday routine, and I thought this would be a gorgeous way to kind of bring that candlelit moonlight approach to my face using a beautiful highlighting powder. And then the other one, really popular, it's probably one of the top bestsellers for Hourglass, is the Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. I figured that would be really, really perfect for date nights and things like that. So there's Dim Light. And again, it's a great way. I love the packaging on this. It is going to smudge pretty often, but that's okay. I figured it would be a great way for me to try Hourglass for the first time. And then lastly, oh my goodness, I have tossed around buying this palette for months, ever since it came out. I finally picked it up simply because I got the 20% discount, and I thought this would be great to pair in with my L'Oreal Infallible Shadows. But I finally picked up the Urban Decay Naked Basics 2. So I'm glad that I picked this up, but I would not have done it without the 20% discount because I've got enough neutral shadows. But I thought this would be a fun way to travel and then pop those L'Oreal Infallible Shadows in my makeup bag on the go. So wanted to get that while I had the discount. But that's about it. I did get a couple of samples. I went for perfume samples since I get a little bit more value for my money that way. I picked up the L'Artisan Parfumeur Paris. I do not speak French, but I thought this would be a fun way to try a different perfume. There's no atomizer sprayer on this, so that's going to be a little bit tricky to use, but thought it would be fun. Good winter scent. And then the other perfume that I picked up is the John Varvatos Artisan Aqua. Thought that would be kind of fun. Kind of a woodsy scent. So, you know, I wonder if this is even cologne. Yes, it is. It's cologne. And then I did get a sample of the Glam Glow Dual Cleanse Power Mud Mask. I wanted to try this before spending $60 for it. So I figure if there's going to be another sale in December, if I like this, I'll go on and pick up the Glam Glow Mask then. And that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's giving you some ideas to go shopping and pick up some things for Christmas at Sephora and Ulta. So yes, like I said, I will go on and get that video out on how I saved big time. Because like I said, I saved well over $200 with the way that I purchased my products this go around and with the savings from various programs. So I'll let you know how I did it. And be on the lookout because I'm going to have some more videos coming with looks with Gunmetal from the Urban Decay Naked palette. And pretty soon it's going to be update time for a lot of things. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.